we're gonna start how we always do it, and we're gonna go in the order of which people died. So who was the first to die?
That was Fuzzy, but Fuzzy isn't here.
He's not here.
Yeah, he's not here. Fuzzy's not here.
Technically, Zeph did.
Yeah, technically Zeph.
Oh yeah, technically Zeph died. Oh my god.
If we hadn't let him live, then he wouldn't have won.
I knew it was part of the rule, so I was
no,
like...
No. He actually did it on purpose, whatever, but like Den
he did it on
one
purpose.
that you wouldn't have let Den respawn.
Yeah, okay,
Zeph
so...
wasn't the one that did it right on the cusp. Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
Zeph, I guess.
Okay, so like, as soon as you started, like 2 minutes into the round, I kind of like, I just remembered, we can kill ourselves 10 minutes, like before the 10 minutes hit, so like, I was like, okay, let me get my wood by using timber, you know, like, bam bam, and then I went up the hill, like, I went up like, whoop, and then I built up with my birch wood, and then
So
I
you
like,
flew off the hill?
no, I didn't no, just like that, kind of like that, but like, so I did that, and then I typed out for content, and then I died.
Oh.
I had to put something on my thumbnail saying already dead.
Clickbait, got it.
Yeah. See?
Yeah. Oh.
Like that.
honestly, he deserved that one.
Yeah.
So I will allow that.
What do you
Who's
mean?
the head speaking now?
So the next person that died was technically Den. Anyone want to explain how the hell he died?
I killed him.
He killed himself.
Please give me a copy of that.
No, I killed him.
No, the first time he died, he killed himself because he lost some hearts.
All right, yeah.
And that's a good idea. For content.
Haha. I had to put clickbait.
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 Should have done that.
Clickbait.
Okay, so
I like
then
your head.
who was the first person that died?
Fuzzy.
Todos señalados han sido de
Okay, Fuzzy, he's not here. Who's?
I think that's the first time I've ever
Fuzzy was
heard.
on the purple team, right?
Yeah.
Can you guys talk
Who wants
about
to
his
explain
death?
it?
Who wants to talk about Fuzzy's death?
Oh,
Not me,
Lily.
because I don't know how he died.
Lily.
Lily.
All right. Yeah, Lily was by him. Okay, go ahead.
Hello.
Who are you?
I don't really know actually how he caught on fire, because we like got rid of the lava, but he caught on fire and he burned to death. So.
Nice.
And so then my teammates thought I was mole.
Well, you
But then
were
we
though.
You
But
really were the
well, I was, but like then
Alright.
we were like, it's conspiracy. What if Fuzzy was mole?
Oh.
Oh.
He accidentally, and
So
now
who
we're
died after Fuzzy?
I think I did.
I don't remember.
Did you? No, I don't think. Hold on.
I think I did.
Let's check the. Let's check.
It's too far up.
So
Yeah,
it's
too far
me,
up.
Ben,
Yeah, it's way
Fuzzy.
too
Check the
Well.
console.
Yeah.
Me
Oh,
too.
episode
All right, episode 8,
seven.
guys. Good job.
That's the end of episode 7. Welcome to episode 8.
Welcome.
Ding.
Okay, I almost died like 6
So hot.
times.
Yeah, we know.
Wow.
Yeah, we watched you die.
I was so close to dying one time because
That's so scary.
Yeah!
Yay!
Fireworks!
Alright, let us know.
Yeah, let Mel.
Yeah.
Let Mel talk.
I was actually crying because when we went back up to the surface, we went to go get apples and a creeper blew up.
Oh!
And I was down to 1 heart, so I made like a little thing in the middle of the water.
Yeah.
I have so
Then
sad.
we then went back down into the caves to go find more gold so I could heal myself.
I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of like, yo, you guys should go down so that me and Mel are alone because I'm so tempted to kill you because you're at 1 heart and just put lava on you. But like, I did it.
Yeah, I know. I yelled at him so many times too. I was actually angry. And
Wait, did you know he was the mole?
no, I didn't know. We were literally sitting there accusing each other of who was the
Yeah. Nobody knew.
There we
It's
go.
funny because I think, did anyone accuse Timmy of being the mole?
No, I don't think anyone did. He was like so innocent. Like he was just minding his own business.
Okay.
Aww.
Anyways,
Awkward.
I found more gold, and I was going back up to go get apples, and I ended up in a mine shaft, and there was just, I think there was probably like 10 spiders, 6 creepers.
Wait, was that the mine shaft we were in?
Probably. There were like 6 creepers, a lot of spiders and stuff, and I was down at like 3 health, and I'm just like, okay, I can get out, and I ran, but then I got killed by a spider, so that was lovely.
Aww. Poor Mel.
Oh, poor
When I
Mel.
found out that was the mole, I was so mad.
Oh.
Like, who died next?
Who died next was Shadow Senpai.
That was
Who was
Great
that?
Queen, right?
Zowie
Yeah.
killed him, didn't he?
Oh, I killed him. All right.
Oh yeah. Zoe.
Oh yeah.
I watched that happen.
So, all right. So, I was just heading towards 0-0. No. Yeah, I was just heading towards 0. No. Okay, so me.
Yeah,
this
we
is-
were.
This is before Moji found out she was the mole, because she.
I knew I was the mole then.
Okay. Anyways. Okay. So
I knew.
Hey, shut up.
I knew.
This is me talking. So we see him running. So one of you guys see him running. So like I meet up with them, and for some reason I'm the only one who decided to go on hot pursuit of him. They
Well,
were
I
behind
tried
me.
to follow you, but I
They were
couldn't follow
behind,
you.
And then I lost them, and then I ran into the border. So then I decided just to come back, and I found him over here in this area, and then like we kind of like. He had a sharp one sword, dude. That shit did a lot of damage. He did like a shit combos on me. But like we ended up fighting over there, and that's where I killed him. And it was just a basic PvP combo.
Alright, the next who died was Denny.
That was Great.
Go, Zeph, why don't you explain how he died?
Oh, who? Ben?
Danny.
Okay, so I was just,
Come off a cliff.
me and okay, so Mel and Timmy already died. So I thought by this time, Dan would already know that I was the mole, but like since again we never accused anyone of who the mole actually was. So like I told him, hey Dan, what's your chords? Let's meet up. And by this time I was with Lily because me and Lily just met up. So like Dan told me his chords and I was like, hey /tell Lily and so,
Yeah.
So I went up to him and said, hey Dan, what's up? And then I was like, hey, can you catch my sword? He did it, so he fell.
What?
I thought Jacqueline
No
died before
way.
that.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Is she?
Yeah,
Alright,
she
Jacqueline,
did
tell your
that.
story.
Oh, alright. So basically, we were just like in this like little area.
Oh yeah, she
The
did.
ultimate betrayal because Zeph was chasing us.
I saw green. I was like, I'm not dealing with that. Bye.
I got you so
then-
hard.
Tell us your story, Jacqueline.
I was muted. Okay, so
Oh.
basically, I saw green team and I was like, oh, not today, sis.
You
So
only
then
saw me.
I ran. Well, you were on green, so same thing. So then I go into this little area and then I'm like sitting there like, yo, Lily, where are you? And then like, I was like, dude, why aren't you crouching? Like, Zeph is after us. Like, come on, like, come here. Thinking nothing of it, I go down and then like, I'm like, dude, come on, crouch. And then she's like, I'm sorry, I'm lagging. And then next thing I know, she crashes in and there's lava after me. And I just sit there and look at it. I'm like, oh, this is nice.
You just looked at it. I kind of had a feeling that was a team kill there from the mole. I had a feeling.
Well, it was funny because I was telling Zeph where my teammates were because they were telling me where they were because I was separated from them. And so,
I didn't think anything of it. I was like, dude, why are you... I was like, dude, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, dude, why are you out in the wilderness when there's a wild Zeph after us?
I really did get lost.
Oh, really? T, I don't believe that.
I never
You're
found
probably
Zeph
planning
until
something
after I killed you. I never found Zeph until after I killed you.
T.
I actually think that she's not lying because on my footage, I noticed that they caught up with each other after we died.
Well, still T, I don't... T.
See.
I just like how the you just stared at the lava.
Yeah, I just look behind me and there's lava. I'm like, oh, this is... Alright, bye.
I grabbed a bucket of lava when we were just
Okay, I can't wait to see your footage on that. You still need to upload the rest of last
It's funny because
season.
I was just
I
like,
forgot
bye.
about it.
It was funny because I was like, bye, friends, and I put the lava down and ran
Oh.
after blocking them in.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I just realized I was muted. Who ended up winning?
The moles.
Moles.
Hey.
We won! Wyatt, get down here!
Yes. Where you?
Alrighty. So the next person who had died was Cam.
Okay,
Alright,
Cat,
Cam.
you killed him.
I'm
Cat.
gonna tell a story.
Oh, damn.
Oh no.
No,
He's ready to spill Sister T.
I'm ready.
When I have this story.
Y'all be quiet. Okay, so basically what happened was when Fuzzy died, you know, Lily was right next to him, and so I was like, oh, Lily must have freaking take some lava, and she's the mole. So I ran up and I was like, Lily, I'm done with you. You're the mole. She's like, no, you're not. Fuzzy's like, she's not. I was like, okay. So there's that.
Oh.
And then later on, when we're, Lily was like, guys, I have 2 hearts. Let's go mining for some gold. And I was like, okay, sounds like a great idea. So we start roller coastering, and you know, I realized that she's not crouching and or following us whatsoever. And so I'm like, Lily, you good, fam? And she's like, she was like, yeah, I'm just lagging. And I was like, okay. Yeah, that's been happening all day, so I wasn't really thinking anything of it. And then I just hear
It really has.
Jacqueline scream at the top of her lungs. And I'm like, what the hell? I look back, there's lava. I block myself out, let Jacqueline die.
That was a team
And then
effort killing
I
you.
really want to watch this. This would be
And then I say bye, friends, and I was like, oh, Lily's the mole. I'm gonna go kill her. So I mine into the fucking the flipping lava. And then I'm like, oh, I forgot I have water. And then I doused myself finally. And
I watched you do that. I was like,
yeah.
wow.
I was like, wow, I waited 5 minutes to douse. And then me and Lily were having like a nice conversation.
Yeah.
And then I died
as I was
from
trying to
a
find Seth.
Yeah.
And then he was like, oh, are you on the gingerbread house? I see you on the gingerbread house. I was like, I'm nowhere near there. And then he got shot by Cat, I guess.
no. He ran into the fireplace,
Can
and I
we
ran
keep
after.
going with Cam, guys?
Yeah. I ran to the fireplace and I had people come at me and I tried to dig my way out and then I died. Yay.
Okay. Who died after?
Sir, Jonay.
Jonay, tell us about your UHC experience.
You want to take that head off?
That
Okay, so
brain
just
thing off
like,
your
no,
face.
no, it's mine.
Oh.
Ew.
That ugly
Yeah.
asshole.
Mine.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, so we were no, just normal UHC experience. You know, not finding any diamonds. Yeah, we kind of just found a giant cave system. Nothing was in it except a little bit of gold and some. We spent like the entire game in that. Like, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go find Wyatt. Little did we know Wyatt was the mole.
Don't bring that
The
up!
entire time, he
Do
was
not
just
bring that up.
promising us golden apples. Like, yes, we're gonna be saved eventually. Oh, he's the mole. Okay.
Don't bring that up. See, I don't like talking about that.
He feels bad about betraying you.
Yeah, he felt
Yeah,
bad.
he actually did feel really bad.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
That's
Who's
why
next?
It was me. It was
Oh,
me.
yeah, then I'm like,
Oh
let's
yeah,
go look for the
Hikey, how the
chest.
hell
Oh
did you
wait,
die?
two
Oh
creepers.
god.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Well, finally happened. Zoe killed me.
Oh!
Took him 5 seasons, but he did it.
Hey, actually, 3 technically.
Three.
But I got the
Yeah.
biggest
No,
ego now.
5.
I
Nope,
got-
5.
I'm here for the last two.
Nope, 5.
Your boy's got the biggest ego now.
No. Bad.
Okay, so anyway, so yeah, so basically, at one point, me, Jonay, and Sapphire were waiting for Wyatt to bring us apples because, like, we were really, like, honestly, like, I feel like that, like, I would have just told them just to, like, you know, like, let's just staircase, let's find something else in this cave because, like, we were in, like, a really good spot in terms of spawning. Because, like, we were really far away from, like, the border, so, like, really, if we staircased, maybe things would have been different. But no. We ended up having to look for each other a lot of the time and all that stuff. And then Wyatt was being super nice, like, way too nice, so I kind of suspected it for, like, a while, so I don't know why we kind of kept asking. We should have just, like, been like, okay, well, he's the mole, let's just, you know, play the game as you know, as we would without him, because he's going to betray us anyway, so that way then we're not depending on that 20 gold ignits that he had. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, and by the way, we came down from, like, our hiding spot on, like, the roof of the gingerbread house, and that was when I spotted Red, and I was running away from Red. So I was scared.
Yeah, we saw you.
Yeah.
To be fair, I was being nice even before I knew the mole.
Yeah, but after the moles were announced, you were like super nice. Like you kind of turned that dial up 20%. Like you kind of turned up that dial 20 by 20.
You know what, Hikey? You know what, Hikey? Fuck you. I hate you. I don't care.
Okay.
Y'all complain about me not being nice sometimes. Well, you know what? I'm not gonna be nice ever again. Y'all did this. Y'all asked for this.
Hikey did this.
Wyatt's coming back with a vengeance next season. Okay, who's
I did the border thing.
Who's next?
My wolf!
Was it Cat?
No, because I killed Wyatt and then I died.
Wyatt, then Cat.
So
you.
Okay, so the next one who died was Wyatt. Yeah, by Cat.
Wyatt.
Okay.
Border. Tell us your story.
So basically, and my team doesn't know this, and I'm so sorry, but I had quite a few diamonds on me actually, so I went and made a diamond sword.
Oh, lovely.
While I was in the desert temple though, I also found a flame book, so I quickly made an anvil and then muted myself so you guys wouldn't hear me use the anvil, and put flame on my bow. Well, fast forward a little bit, and I used that flame bow to Cat fell into this little cave thing.
Yeah. Oh my.
And she was stuck, so I just started spamming arrows at her, and she kept getting on fire. She was on fire, so she's taking hearts quickly. So I thought I had that one in the bag, so I went down there to kill her, and she turned around and killed me, and I was absolutely shook. And then about 2 seconds later, she died.
When I killed you, I was on about like 1.5 hearts. I was trying to eat the gapples that I had gotten, and then my turn.
Can I just Discord's dying for me.
Yeah,
Cat's dying for me.
I know.
It's okay now.
One thing, please. Just one thing.
Yeah, your thing basically just gotta explain about Wyatt.
Alright, who died next?
Cat.
Cat.
Alright, Cat.
Okay, well first.
Oh Jesus.
Stop.
Oh no, Cat, you're dying.
Immediately. I immediately knew it was.
Cat.
Cat, you're dying. Cat, before you yell at me, you're dying.
She's Aussie-land.
Can you hear me? Hello? My life.
Yeah, with the hi.
I immediately knew it was Moji. Immediately. I did not trust her
Zeph,
whatsoever.
can I have a pet, please?
I did not trust her.
Can I have a pet?
Change my. That's pretty difficult. That's pretty difficult to do that. But yeah, I just didn't trust. I didn't trust either. I didn't trust Andrea or Moji, but then I ended up trusting Andrea. I just did not trust Moji
Because
whatsoever.
I literally showed you screenshots of my chat.
Yeah, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
You're not supposed
It kind of screws with everyone else's.
But I didn't really need that because I knew it was. But basically, Zowie, Andrea, and I, we were running. We saw Hikey and the rest of Cyan. We ran up to go kill them. Zowie went after Hikey, and then we went after whoever else was there. All the moles started running after us, so we ran away. I fell in a big hole, lost a bunch of lost a bunch of hearts to fall damage, and then Wyatt came in, started pinging me with arrows. I killed him very surprisingly, and then Moji came in and killed me.
You took my kill, Moji.
It was a nice jump kill.
You took my kill.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I'd rather be killed by Moji.
After Cat.
Well, I did most of the damage.
That's when everyone joined the call
Me,
again.
No, Wyatt did my sister.
I think I was AFTERCALL.
After that, it was Sapphire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
How Sapphire died.
I think I died after Sapphire.
No, Zoe died.
No, you didn't die. You died last, remember?
Oh yeah, I
You
forgot.
killed yourself.
Wait, how did Jordon die?
Again.
Okay, go
Creepers.
ahead, Sapphire.
Do you remember last UHC how I died?
By which?
Yes. And as I had one heart trying to protect Hikey over there, I ran to this village over here to find those chests you put down. I ran up here to this house. Open the door, and who was there to greet me?
Which?
Oh, which?
A zombie opened the door with me.
Oh yeah, you didn't hear him knocking.
So yeah, wait.
He was knocking on there for a while.
Oh my god, over here. I'm so actually.
Okay.
Alright.
Hey,
you guys
Sapphire,
have-
this is
Followed
the
by
house
that
in
was
the Melville.
Zoe.
I died right here.
Zoe died next?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, so one up there.
Go Zoe.
Alright, so this all started when we saw Blue Team. So your boy made the executive decision, because you know he's team captain, to split up. I was gonna go after Hikey while they go after whoever was over there. I don't. And the plan was I get Hikey, get her head, and any possible gold, and they get whoever.
Yeah, you got 2 heads out of that.
Dude, I had 5 heads on me. And then you know, after that, that's when the moles started gathering up and shit. And so you know, Cat and Meme were just screaming at me to come back. So your boy didn't have time to loot, so he kind of just killed and ran off. And then you know, by the time I came back, Cat was dead, and then I met up with Meme for a bit, and you know, we were waiting it out for a bit, and then I told her go inside the house or some shit, or I think she went inside the house on her own decision. I don't remember. And that's when Zeph and all them started running, and then your boy decided to hide for a bit, flash himself with but not poison, but strength, and then come behind him, hit everyone at least once to get them off of her back, and then yeah, Zeph killed him.
Yeah. I didn't use my strength
Good
properly.
guy,
I thought it was
Zoe.
a plan, actually.
Your
Good boys,
boy,
Zoe.
team captain, took it.
Alright, and then the last legitimate death was Meme.
Yeah, Meme. How'd you die?
I wasn't left last to that.
Yeah.
How'd you die?
Okay.
I meant last kill of the game, since
Get
you
out of
know,
my face.
Zeph and Lily and Moji were all the same team.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't die.
So.
She shot herself with an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because she didn't want to fight, basically.
I had low health, very low health. I had no.
So did me and Moji. Honestly, if Zowie had kept hitting me and Moji when he ran by us, we would have died.
Yeah, I totally backed off of Zoe at that time.
It was Zeph that made me back off.
Why?
Dude,
Yeah, better stuff.
dude, for a second, literally, I don't know how, like, everything was in slow-mo for me when I hit all 3 of you guys. But when I hit all 3 of you guys, I don't know why, my eyes immediately focused on Zeph and his fucking squinty-ass eyes.
I'm gonna be honest though, I was really sad when I was very sad when I found out Mo.
Oh yeah, because I hit you. Because yeah, when I revealed I was the mole, I hit you and I ran away.
The person who accused you many times.
First of all, if I had hit Cat, who had full health the entire time, I would have died.
Hey, I had
Yep.
full health too.
Exactly.
That's why I hit you.
I didn't lose any full damage except for.
Yes.
Cat's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yes.
Alright.
Yes.
Oh, that's
So,
sad.
I want
Get out
the
my face.
moles
Get
to come on
out
up on
my
the stand and
face.
tell us about their
Get out my
UHC
face.
experience together.
I gotta go.
Oh, yay.
Oh, you gotta go. Bye.
Bye.
Can I just ask one thing?
Where's Wyatt? Oh, that's why he died.
Can I just ask something, please?
Yeah.
What?
I had a rabbit in this house.
It died when we were building.
Yeah, it died when we built.
We're very sorry. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, no. I'm gonna be honest, I accidentally killed it, basically.
Yeah, Lily.
Slasher to like everything.
She butchered every animal on the server, so it killed that little rabbit.
Yeah,
She
I
tried
was
to
trying to
bring it back.
remake it, but like
But,
then
yeah,
Bridget
I told
closed
her-
the server, so I was like, oh, okay.
Mr.
Okay,
Beach, come
let's
here.
talk about your guys' win as moles.
I'm the last one to survive, so like.
You killed us, ho.
Green team won.
Red team won.
No.
Okay,
Wait,
alright.
was I the only mole who died?
Yes.
I hate my life.
Oh my god.
Actually,
Is it just me? Okay, so I came back for a second looking at my footage. Dude, is it just me or did golden heads only do 2 hearts of healing instead of 4?
I haven't checked.
Nani?
I didn't get any ever, so.
I got 1, but I didn't notice.
Alright.
I
So
just
tell
don't-
us about your win.
Lily, go first. Moji, go first.
More UHC experience.
Oh, I guess when I found out Cat figured out I was a mole before I even figured out I was a mole. Because I was trying to pull up the Discord to say, like, hey, moles have figured out who they are. I couldn't see that at
I
all.
did slash tell to everybody.
I didn't see that at all.
I'm very
It's probably in my footage and I didn't see it.
Yeah.
But, okay, I want to tell my team this. When we were looking for cows and stuff and that present was in the tree, and everyone was saying, Zowie took it, Zowie took the present, I hopped up there and I took that golden apple. Golden apple. And told no one I had that.
Yeah.
I Zowie up under the bus so quick.
God, you had me.
And when Mame was looking for iron, I kept iron, which Zowie, yes, he threw iron down. I took that.
I knew it.
I was just
my God.
throwing supplies,
So mean.
killing you guys, but I wanted more gold. I wanted more gold, but I did the dumb thing of telling Kat to hold the golden apples. So she was holding them, and I was like, I need them.
Ha!
Alright, Lily.
Whose mistake was that, yours?
Alright,
Yeah.
Lily, you want to talk about it?
Well, I explained the whole fuzzy thing.
Is there anything, though, that you want to talk about that you haven't said?
Let's see. Oh yeah, while I was lost, basically, I was telling Zeph where you guys were, so he could come get you. That's why he was on your tail.
Oh yeah, to be honest, I told everyone on the Moles team everything we had. I said Zowie had armor. He has a whole bunch of diamonds. And what enchant was on your armor.
I was also at like the lowest health, so I could and ended up like using all the golden apples basically. And
That is the point of being the mole, though, like to like backstab your original.
It's funny though because like, Zeph was coming after us because we had ran into a couple of greens in the cave and we were like trying to run up to the surface to get away from them. And I was like, Jacqueline, I only have like 2.5, 3.5 hearts. Do you happen to have a golden apple? And she's like, I have 1. And so she gave it to me, and then she almost died to Zeph. And then I killed her.
I was a half a heart. She was a half heart. My heart was, dude, legit. I could hear my heartbeat. Like my heart was beating so hard, but I couldn't focus on anything except my heartbeat. Like I couldn't focus on how I'm shooting. Like it was just like.
Yeah,
so hard.
yeah, there was a point where I almost died. I was just like, Zowie, do you have golden apples, like gold or anything? And she's like, I have a few golden apples. I can do you better. Here, you can have one. I was like, thank you.
Alright, Steph, you have anything to add?
Yeah. Okay, so for some reason I didn't know. My team didn't know that I was the one. Like I was like looking back, I was kind of making some like iffy, kind of like suspicious, like I don't know, comments about like during the whole thing. I was like, they were talking about like how they're not the mole. Like almost every time I was the last one to say I'm not the mole either. So like every time someone asks, okay, who's the mole? Like I know someone's the mole, someone's lying, and I'm almost the last one to say like I'm not lying, even though I was. And then like during like episode 5 or 6, that's when I like contacted Lily. I was like, Lily, hey, where's your team? I'm about to kill Jacqueline and Cam. So like, it was around 5 or 6 that I started to get separated from my team and just told them like fake coordinates. That was kind of like a bad on my side. Like,
Not really, because that's the point of being.
I kind of wasted
Yeah,
their
I
time.
told my team fake coordinates too.
Okay, so I was like, I don't know.
Oh, you too.
Do what?
Oh yeah, to be honest, when Zoe was chasing after who was it, Timmy? I was thinking about leaving you guys there in that forest.
Can I be honest? I didn't think that Zeph was the mole because whenever we asked who's the mole, everyone else responded besides Denny. So I thought Denny was the mole because he would always like run after me with his sword and then like turn away. So
actually, oh my god.
Hold it. Not
Okay.
hold this.
Okay. Actually, no. Another story. So like basically, we were in the cave and Jonay was mining some iron, and every time he would break a block, he would turn back and look at me.
Just like shoot back, like.
Break a block, turn back, break a block, turn back.
I cannot be too careful.
And I'm just standing there, just kind of like, hi.
My entire team didn't trust me. We were in a Bridget saw it. We were in a box, and we were all in the corners trying to enchant stuff.
I made
because we
everyone
didn't-
go in the corners, so we couldn't reach each other.
And then Zoe was just like 6 blocks away from each other, please.
Alright, everybody off the podium, I'm gonna tell you guys about my UHC experience.
Okay.
You had none.
Yeah, I did.
She was there the whole time. She had everything, basically.
Okay, so basically when I messaged everyone that were the moles, that they were the moles, I kept reading off the mole chat throughout the videos to my viewers.
Oh.
So everything that's in the moles chat was said.
Oh, T.
Did you read off when I did a mistype?
I don't remember.
I was
But
like,
so, so that's a thing. And then I was rolling, bless you, I was rolling random numbers or whatever for like the diamond sword or golden apple for the first like present, and so on and so forth. And then I think the second present was everybody got it, and then like the third one was all of the lowest people got something, like lowest health on each team.
That was lucky.
So yeah, like, but when I would go in and out of your guys' calls, I knew what was going on for everybody, obviously. And let me just say, y'all on Cyan are blind.
Yeah. Yeah.
A test like 20 times.
Oh.
I mean, to be honest, Hikey was like actually blind. She didn't have her glasses.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't see anything, so I can't see any better.
We only found one chest. And
So,
that was
yeah, that's T. And then, a couple of you found the presents that were like scattered and stuff, and a couple of you did not. But let me just tell you, that you guys are just all blind, not just Cyan, but all of you, like all.
Oh.
Bro, I can't wait to see your perspective.
My perspective is really funny, because I obviously knew everything that was going on and saw everything. But like, there was at one point when one team ran into another team, but the other team didn't know it or something. I don't really remember. And that was just interesting because like obviously you guys don't know what's all going on. I know what's all going on.
That might have been us.
Yeah, so make sure you guys watch everybody's perspectives so that way you can see everything.
Especially mine.
I just want to leak a little bit of info. Our next UHC will be spring themed, and it'll revolve around a lot of